I'm Brie Cosina.
And I'm Elena Sarin.
And welcome to your second installment of Tribe TV.
This week we're going to be looking at the improv show, a recap of 9/11, and Finish the Lyric.
According to Tech Radar News, today the newest iPhone 11 is coming out for its pre-order release. It will come out in stores on September 20th. This phone comes in a variety of new bright colors including red, purple, yellow, and green, along with the basic white and black. If you're interested, make sure to check out Apple's website for more information.
Looking back into Hurricane Dorian, around 70,000 people were left homeless from the wreckage. According to CNN, survivors are evacuating to the U.S. and taking boats to Florida. If you're looking to help out, go to redcross.org and donate.
If you can, be sure to help out the victims.
Now, let's go check out some details on the upcoming improv show.
So the improv performances are a result of advanced theater's classwork. And what they do is they are improv and scripted groups that are independent, and so they're responsible for putting on performances. We've been doing this for maybe 4 or 5 years. There's 2 a semester, so 1 improv, 1 scripted, and then second semester again it repeats itself. So the theme is more of a skit comedy show, like Saturday Night Live, instead of just improv games.
I do enjoy doing improv. Sometimes I enjoy it more than scripted shows because it's not like you have to follow a set number of lines.
It's hard to make it enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like if you're not funny, it's
so awkward.
You have to.
Sometimes I'm on stage and I'm like, oh my god, what's the line that I'm gonna do next? And like, you sit there and it's like an awkward pause.
Yeah, pauses are really bad because it confuses everyone. So.
Yeah, and then like the audience is sitting there like, what is she gonna do? At first I was really nervous, but when we're with each other, it's a lot easier.
In 9th grade is when I took the beginning theater, and that's when we learned some basic improv. And this is my first time taking advanced theater. You know, we gotta write some skits, and usually sometimes we perform games too, or sometimes we just come up with ideas. So it's fun. Come out to the shows. It's so much fun. Last year when I saw the improv shows, I was laughing a lot, and it's just super fun.
Be sure to come support LC's advanced theater classes on these dates. Both shows start at 6 p.m.
Make sure to get your tickets for the improv show.
9/11 was earlier this week on Wednesday. Let's see how 9/11 has changed.
American Airlines emergency line, please state your emergency.
Hey, this is Nitty at American Airlines calling. I am monitoring a call in which Flight 11, the flight attendant is advising our reps that the pilot, everyone's been stabbed.
We contacted air traffic control. They are going to handle this as a confirmed hijacking.
On the 106th floor of the World Trade Center, we just had an explosion on the 105th floor.
The cockpit is not answering their phone. Our number 1 has been stabbed, and our 5 has been stabbed.
Another one of our New York reports WABC for their live coverage.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
I'm on the 83rd now. I'm going to die. No. Say you're going to die. Live. Say your prayers. We're going to take positive because you got to help each other get off the floor.
September 11th, 2001.
September 11th, 2001.
2 planes crashed into the Twin Towers.
Another plane hit the Pentagon, and a 4th plane then went down in a field in Pennsylvania.
The world was changed from before 9/11 to afterwards. Mainly, I'd say In airports, they're a lot more strict. You know, the TSA won't let you take certain items. And also, there's obviously the massive war on terrorism which occurred, and the psychological damages of people of the victims that were there in New York.
I think it seems like the world is a much scarier place. I think there's, you know, I remember right after 9/11 happened, there was a lot of patriotism around the country. And I feel like not long after that, it was nice to see, you know, the flags everywhere, everybody kind of coming together. And then I'm not sure where it went away, but it's kind of gone down, you know, since then. And at least in our country, I feel like, you know, everybody's up, you know, at arms with each other. And I don't know, we need to get the love back. I think the love's gone away, and I think we need to get the love back. It's scary. It's a scary place, traveling, and you know, just the different religions and nationalities. I think it's a very big struggle for everyone, and it's sad.
It made me realize, you know, like how dangerous this world really is.
9/11 changed me. I don't know, I've always been a pretty patriotic person. I've always wanted to serve. You know, I served in the Marine Corps. I was actually about a year out of the Marine Corps when it happened, and I wanted to go back in. I knew then I definitely had to get hired in the police department because it's something I've always wanted to do. And, I mean, I'm there, you know, I talk about living a life of service to, you know, not just the kids here, but everybody in general in my community. It just makes me want to give back even more and try to bring people back together again.
9/11 was a day we will never forget. Our heart goes out to those who were impacted.
Now let's kick it over to our sports update with Josh and Giovanni.
What's up, LC? I'm Josh Burnett.
I'm Giovanni Alcantara.
Welcome back to this week's sports update. Volleyball beat Michigan City yesterday 3-1, moving to a 10-7 record on the season, going 4-1 in the DAC.
The girls soccer team beat Griffith and Bishop Knoll this past week. They beat Bishop Knoll 7-0 at home. Their next two conference games will be away Saturday at LaPorte and Tuesday at Chesterton. Good luck to the girls.
Girls golf beat Munster and Highland on senior night and now have the DAC invite on Monday. Girls cross country team placed 4th at the Harrison invite with top 25 finishes from Hannah Roth, Lily Zubek, and Natalie Kransky. The boys cross country team placed 6th at the invite. Both teams have a meet at Lowell this Saturday.
The boys soccer team has 3 home matches coming up this week. On Saturday, they will play LaPorte, and on Monday, they will face off against the Morton Governors right here at LC. If you can't make it to that, next Wednesday, they will play the defending boys soccer state champions, Chesterton Trojans, on Wednesday at home. Make sure to come out and support the boys soccer team. The football team beat Portage 30-21 last Friday. Great job to them, and they have a big game this Friday against the Crown Point Bulldogs at home. We need a huge fan section to come support our football team, and we caught up with this year's Indian to learn more about the fan section.
What's up, LC? My name is Jimmy Sagas, and I'm your Indian for 2020 school year. My experience for the Indian, honestly, it's been pretty fun. A lot of people going to the games, which is great. Honestly, the atmosphere is great too. Honestly, if more people can just go to the games and just cheer, a lot of people, sections kind of split sometimes when one side's cheering, one side's not cheering. The best part is when everyone's cheering, getting loud, the players like it, so that's just what we need. My favorite theme is USA. This Friday is going to be awesome. Friday, I want to see everyone going crazy. I want banging on the fence. I just want everyone just getting hyped. If you have any ideas for the student section, like themes maybe, DM the LC fan section account. I go on it almost every single day. So just send me a DM and I'll look at it and go from there.
Be sure to come out and support all our student athletes this year.
Now let's take a look at our first athlete of the week with Sir Felix Garcia, who ran for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns versus Portage. I'm here with Sir Felix Garcia, running back for Lake Central. Hey. Sir Felix, tell the people about yourself.
I'm one of the running backs for Lake Central. I'm a senior, and I've been playing since sophomore year here.
So starting off, what feels different about this season?
This season alone, I feel like our team has been a lot closer. We've had a lot of guys independently wanting to grind. Like last year, there weren't a lot of people coming out before practice, staying after practice, but now we got even the young guys, sophomores, juniors, and a lot of senior leaders coming out and practicing before practice, staying after, watching film and talking to coaches.
So you had your big breakout game against Portage this year, And what was the atmosphere like there? Who do you give credit to the most for that breakout game?
I mean, I gotta give credit, of course, to the O-line. They had a wonderful game. I mean, looking at the film, just seeing, how hard that they were pulling, how hard that they were blocking, it was, amazing. So definitely O-line, and then the atmosphere going into that is just, I just had my head narrow, eyes on the touchdown every single time. I saw the end zone when I got that ball, and I knew if I was gonna get tackled, I was gonna, let someone know, I'm running the ball, going for them.
So how do you feel you've progressed as a player throughout your high school football career?
I'm a lot more confident this year, and I'm a lot more dedicated. I would say that when it comes down to me this year, looking back, even junior year last year, I'm a lot more detail oriented. I want to get every single detail correct. I want to get make sure that I'm getting my guys corrected. Make sure that everything we do is picture perfect, just so when it comes on to Friday, that we have no mistakes.
And finally, what do you expect from the Crown Point game this Friday?
A fight. It's gonna be a fight all 4 quarters, regardless of the score. We're not giving up. It's a personal game, so it doesn't matter if we're up by 50 or down by 50. We're gonna fight until that 4th quarter ends. That's all the time we have today, LC. Sir Felix, you got anything you want to say? Yeah, definitely come out. Make sure that we're all cheering for our team. It's gonna be a fight, like I said. So make sure we need all the support that we can get.
That's all for this week's Sports Update, LC. I'm Josh Burnett.
I'm Giovanni Alcantara.
See you next time.
Thanks for the update, guys.
Now we're going to take a look at a student with great musical accomplishments.
This past summer, Lake Central Junior Caston York got a chance to compete in Drum Corps International, which is considered marching music's major league. The world-class drum corps he chose to march with was Colts, who are based in Dubuque, Iowa.
Drum Corps is a summer activity. It's not affiliated with any schools. It's a bunch of people that auditioned and they all march together, perform a show at the end of the season. I first found out about Drum Corps from my brass instructor, Chad. He gave me private lessons on tuba, and he told me what it was, said it was cool. I watched a few videos on YouTube, and that's how I found out about it. In November, there's an audition camp in Dubuque, Iowa, for this specific corps. And I auditioned, they test your playing ability, your marching ability, and they contracted me from that first camp, so that is how it started. Being away from family and friends wasn't as difficult as it may seem, because you're so occupied with, especially the first month, the 14-hour rehearsal days, and then when you're on the road, you're doing shows, or sleeping on a bus, or rehearsing more. So you don't have time to really miss people. You're really occupied with what you're doing. It was a really good experience. I got a lot better at my instrument. I got better at marching. I got like 15 pounds skinnier and tan, which is a plus. I made some great friends who I miss very badly right now, but we still talk on occasion. In competitions, we did pretty standard for what the Colts usually do. We usually place right below finals, which is the top 12. So we ended up in 16th at the end of the season, which is pretty standard. We did well. The coolest part was probably the people. I made a lot of connections with people that I probably would never have if I didn't march drum corps. If anyone would want to march drum corps, I would say be prepared for the hardest thing you've done ever, but also don't psych yourself out too much. Prepare your audition, practice as much as you can, but once you're there, and you figure it out pretty quickly.
Keep up the good work.
Now we're going to take a look at some senior advice.
And a word of advice I would have for the underclassmen is don't pause in the middle of the hallway when you're walking. That's how you get ran over.
My advice to underclassmen would be to stay on top of everything you're doing, because it's really easy to get behind, and it's really easy for your grade point average to drop just from a couple grades. So I would say definitely stay on top of all your stuff.
Advice I'd give to younger people, like underclassmen, would be use Canvas more. Your teachers post a lot of stuff on there that you'll like due dates and stuff, so that's very useful.
My advice to underclassmen would be to use Quizlet. My Quizlet username is Spaces, and I have a ton of Quizlets up there.
That was some great advice. Hopefully some of the underclassmen can take their tips.
Now let's see if some LC students can finish the lyrics.
What's up, LC? I'm Charmin Janoski, and I'm going to be doing Finish the Lyrics. Let's see how many people know the lyrics to these songs.
Look what I found, ain't no need for searching, if all that I say.
I got the horses in the bag,
door stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the.
'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. Just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati, then she got a.
She just moved to LA.
Go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati, and she got a body.
She be trying to party. She be trying to party.
Thought I'd end up with Sean.
But he wasn't a match. I wrote some songs about Ricky. Now I listen and laugh.
And we almost got married.
Wait. I'm gonna take my horse to Old Town Road.
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
The boost is black to match. Riding on a horse, ha, you can whip your Porsche.
I don't know, you finished it.
Not bad, they really know their music.
Well, that's it for this week, Elsie. I'm Elena Sarin.
And I'm Brie Cosina.
And we'll see you next week.